All right, hey guys, welcome to the 5th episode of The No Show. I'm your host, Nathan. Joining me as always, Greg.
What's up, nerds?
Gabe.
Hell, Trump.
And Louther.
Hail Hillary.
I don't know what's going Trump's worse.
Team Trump, guys. I officially switched over from Bernie.
Hey, if you can't,
Okay,
if
what
you can't beat
them,
if you can't beat them, join them.
Exactly.
Right?
The Lions Guard. Have you heard about that?
I joined Marco Rubio like 2 days ago.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of
And
here.
it didn't really work out, so...
I support Jeff Bush.
See, I'm still about my dude Ben Carson.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Then you
Ben
support Trump, then, because he endorses Trump.
Carson. All of a sudden now.
What
But anyway, guys, we have a great show for you guys today. We're going to be talking a little bit about PlayStation VR. We're going to be talking about cross-network play, guys. Something big. We'll get to that in a second. And then we're going to be talking about what games mean to us.
Life.
Game is life.
Yes. Gabe is life. But anyway, guys.
You say Gabe is life.
Hey, you can.
That's
you
what it
can,
sounded
you
like.
can interpret
I was
it
like,
that
whoa,
way if you
dude.
want to, man. Hey guys, let's get down to it. What have you been playing this week?
Division.
Greg?
Nothing
Liking it.
but Division.
How many hours you think? Guesstimate.
I don't really know at this point. Let's
better
just say
question.
like
What
10
level?
hours.
What
I'm
level?
at like level 12.
12. Okay.
And I've been playing like single player and with other people.
You like both?
Yeah.
Cool.
Basically, if you're playing missions, you want to do that with other people,
Mhm.
just because it's more tactical. Like you can strategize and stuff like that. When you're playing by yourself, there's plenty of side missions to do that'll get you better loot, and there's like grindy things you can do to level up. So
Okay.
that's kind of what I do when
Okay.
I'm playing.
How about you, Gabe?
Still on that Forza.
Forza 6,
And
right?
Porsche.
Dude, I got this
Correct.
dope ass like drag car, right? It's this like little 1969 fucking Dodge Dart that goes from 0 to 60 in like 1.43 seconds or some shit like that.
Hey, Gabe,
It's
I
ridiculous.
have a question for you.
Go ahead.
What month is it?
March
It's March?
Madness.
Yo, then why are you rocking the summer tank top right now, bro?
Dude.
Nobody
you-
wants to see all
Dude,
that.
Dude, it's hot as
Cover
shit.
up.
It's 80 degrees out. How about you, Louther?
No, it's 60 out there. I have a...
Probably now. But
Bro,
dude,
you
it
wear
was
shorts.
No, dude, it hit 80 degrees today, dude.
Oh,
Bro, you're wearing cargo shorts.
no, these are jeans I've ripped.
Jorts?
Get with it.
I love
yeah, these are
jorts.
jorts.
Dude, I had skinny
Homemade
jorts
jorts.
back in the day when I was in a band. Ooh, it was bad.
You said mini jorts?
Skinny George.
Oh,
Skinny
skinny.
jorts.
I was like, what the fuck?
Mini jorts?
I was like, what the fuck is that?
I used to rock mini jorts.
No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. I've known you
Till
since middle
a
school.
year ago. Hey, mini jorts, we out here, bro.
No, we aren't. I threw those away.
Mini jort gang.
What
What up?
have you been playing?
What have I been playing?
I know you've been playing a little bit of Destiny still.
Oh, you've been
Yeah, I'm still
this-
playing Destiny.
Saw you on this morning.
Touched a little bit of... What was that game?
Broforce.
Little Big
Yeah,
Planet
we played a
Vita.
little bit of
We both
Broforce.
played a little bit of Broforce.
There was
It's
another
good.
indie game that I went back to, but I can't remember the name of it.
Galaxy.
No, it wasn't
Is
Galaxy.
it a plus game?
Yeah, it was a plus game. I think it
All
might.
divers.
It was Sound Shapes or another like sound-based game where like the sound sounds real cool. That's why I liked playing it.
I don't know.
I can't remember though.
Something soundy. I
Yeah.
feel you. I've been playing.
Oh,
Halo.
it was Thomas Was Alone. I mean, it has nothing to do with sound, but
yeah,
it's
that's
just
a
the
good-
narration.
that's a good
I can see
game.
what
The
you're saying.
narration,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing Halo. That's it. Really, just completely mindless. But I feel like I downloaded Firewatch. My dad played it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. Said everything you said.
Mm-hmm.
So once I get like
Very
4
controversial game.
Yeah.
A lot of people
My dad
hate it.
loves it.
A lot of people
Why
love
is
it.
it so controversial?
Just because the story isn't what people expected.
What is
I
it?
heard like
We don't know-
it's
I
a
don't wanna
twist
hear anything.
ending
Like,
or
I want to
whatever, right?
play it
Don't
now
hear
that I've
anything.
seen a lot more of it.
it's
but
beautiful. I'll tell you
It
that.
looks
it looks
good.
good. My
Yeah.
dad got it on Steam so he could play it on his computer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
But
get
he
it
did it
on
on
my
my
Roku
account.
box.
So, but he beat it in one sitting.
Oh, dude,
Yep,
get it on your
that's what I did.
PlayStation TV.
No, I did my Ouya.
But anyway, guys, we will be right back with the first topic.
Team Trump.
All right, guys, back for the first topic, and we're going to be talking a little bit about two things. First thing, we're going to be talking a little bit about PlayStation VR. So Sony had their own conference yesterday, which is Tuesday for us. And they announced a couple things. They announced that it's going to cost $399, and
Called
it's going
it.
to be coming out around October this year. What do you guys think about that?
Did they announce Crash yet?
No.
Bro,
I'm out.
Crash
I'm done.
VR.
Oh, look who's here to join the party.
Oh,
What up?
Damn.
dude.
Damn. Can you get him out? Sorry, guys. And close that door.
There's a tiny little dog in here chilling with us right now.
Get out of here.
He's like, I don't listen to white men.
Oh, dude, he's humping my leg right now. Tidbit, chill.
Bring my,
Ask him if he wants a treat.
you got some sexy ass legs. The dog be fucking you like that.
It's the shorts. It's the shorts.
The cargo
You can
shorts.
grab him.
And
There you go. Hey, you
Tidbit's
can
out.
put him in front of the camera so everybody can see Tidbit.
It's like we faked it like a dog never came in.
Hey. There we
What up,
go.
What up, Tidbit?
Appreciate it, man.
Tidbit, aka sexual deviant.
My number one fan.
Very sexual.
Whoa. Well, I mean, he
Close
did
that
fuck your
door.
leg.
Yeah,
There we go.
Did he come?
yeah,
No, Luther did.
no. I just a little.
But anyway, yeah, $400 October release window. I think it's okay.
I'm happy with this price point for sure.
Very happy with the price point because
For
this is
sure.
starting. I was really not hectic, but worried. I
Yeah.
guess I can't really think of a better word. Concerned is what I was kind of concerned that I was going to be at least $500, depending, because we saw 600 and we saw 800. I was like, can you really pull off like $200 less than an Oculus?
Yeah.
And they did. I'm definitely thinking they took a loss on this though.
You do have to get the camera though, so it's
Yeah.
another $60 if you don't.
Oh, wait,
have
you
that.
Yeah.
need the PlayStation camera?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Oh, I can't.
but you
track
can
it.
probably try to get one now that's like super cheap.
Yeah.
Because
And then what also too that they didn't say, but I know if you've seen any of the demos and watched it closely,
Move.
yep, most people have Move controllers and 2 Move controllers in their hands. Not like before where it's 1 navigation controller, 1 Move controller.
Cough, cough, eBay.
It is 2 Move controllers.
You
Oh
still-
yeah,
you
you
still
can.
have those, don't
eBay.
you?
Cuff, cuff. I mean, I
I
can.
sold them to GameStop.
I can get them at on the PlayStation thing for cheap.
No,
You should get us all.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Move
yeah,
on,
I
so-
mean, like it definitely has
properly.
peripherals, and that kind of sucks. But at least they're 2 peripherals that have already been out.
Mhm.
and then also too, if the spec sheet that IGN had comparing all the stuff,
Is it
I think
legit?
this is the only one. I mean, it seems legit. Like everything is on there. I think PSVR is also the only thing that has a refresh rate of 120.
Yes, and it's the only one with 3D audio as well.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Sweet.
Or the capabilities of 3D audio at the time. I bet you they could probably get that through software next time
Yeah.
for the other guys. But yeah, I'm excited for it. We'll definitely be talking a little bit more by the time maybe E3 comes along, because they're definitely going to be having some titles that we haven't seen yet.
Yep.
That hopefully are
Games are gonna sell it for us. So
Infamous VR.
Yes, biggest thing. I gotta have a title, and I haven't seen a title yet that's gonna capture me yet.
I'd love to play Riggs, but that's one of those games
That looks fun.
that I
Yeah.
wouldn't buy it for. But
I definitely played the shit out of
No,
it if I
yeah.
had it.
there's
That's-
some
that game
there's
looks
some I'm
awesome.
excited about, but I'm still on the fence. Like Adrift looks awesome.
Okay, but
and
by the time I get it, it's like cool. I got a ton of games I want, but there's not like a killer app for me yet.
I'm good with waiting for now.
Yep, same here. But at that $400 price point, I don't think they're really gonna have too much of a problem, and you'll definitely probably see something since they got it right before Black Friday.
to be
You
real with you guys,
Cross your fingers.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of this year I've picked up one. Because
I'm okay with that.
That's-
I'm excited for it.
Because like the same thing you said though, if it was more than like 400, probably wouldn't
Probably
wouldn't be picking up this
It
year.
depends on what it's gonna be looking like for me by the time October hits. Since
Because this is straight up the same amount of time when the PS4 was announced, and I had enough time to save up for a PS4 between now and then.
yeah, that's really not that much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally the same price as
It's
the
just
PS4.
like for me, if it's worth spending that
True.
amount of money
$500
for
just
the
to play
experiences
something,
I'm
and then
getting.
you gotta purchase those games on top of the games you already want this year. So I'm like, I don't know.
Just have to see.
Is everything they showed at PlayStation Experience a launch title?
It's like anything, though.
So what's that game called? Something Robinson? That's not a launch title.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
don't
have to
think
look.
so.
You're gonna have to look further into that. I really didn't look into it.
Hey guys, I have to retract my statement. I'm not getting a VR headset this year.
That's the one.
But anyway, second part of the topic, guys, the more important one in my personal opinion. VR is really cool, but we've kind of known about it. This came out of the blue. Woke up a couple days ago and saw that Xbox announced that they are opening their network to any other network for cross-network play.
Yes, sir.
They announced that Rocket League is going to be the first game with PC to Xbox One cross-play. No official date. They said it's coming soon. But before we get into it, a Sony rep actually responded, I think, earlier yesterday. And this is what they said. Quote, PlayStation has been supporting cross-platform play between PC on several software titles, starting with Final Fantasy XI on PS2 and PC back in 2002. We would be happy to have the conversation with any publishers or developers who are interested in cross-platform play, end quote. And you definitely see them not giving... Like, Xbox didn't say Sony when they announced it, but they're like, PC and any other platform. While Sony's kind of like, we're open to it. We're definitely open to it, but we're gonna let the developers have the final say in the publishers. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think of this? How big is this for video games?
It's huge.
Absolutely huge.
Definitely huge.
How about you, Louther?
I got to see how it works first with everything else.
I mean, dude, the thing is let the developers just deal with it.
No, yeah, I mean,
we were having this conversation yesterday, and you were very puzzled about how they're gonna do it. I'm like, they're going to find a way.
I mean, because, dude, the only reason I'm puzzled is because look at all these games that are online only, and none of them ever work on day one. Now imagine that, where now they got to worry about servers for PC, PS4, and Xbox One, when usually they only have to worry about servers for like one.
Yeah, but you also got to say that's 3 times the power.
3 times the power of what?
Servers.
3 times the power of a game
and
not
working.
3
3 times the amount of servers that, let's say, half of your PS servers
more
fail.
players. Yeah.
Whatever. We still have Xbox servers to mess with and PC servers to mess with. And it's definitely going to be one of those things. It's just like anything. When it's first adapted, it's going to have its problems.
No, I mean, hey, I'm not against this. I just want to see how people
how it works.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
very,
because like when you
I
were
don't blame
explaining it
you.
to me,
this is the first step.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the step we've been sitting here like,
People saying yes to it actually being a possibility.
yes.
It's
And we're
definitely a
just
step towards like a unified platform, though.
yeah.
I feel like the next
Possible.
generation we won't see.
We will have one more generation, I believe. I think we'll have one more generation, and it's just something's gonna happen.
I don't even think this generation's gonna even have an end. I think we're just gonna have Ouya 2, and everybody's gonna pick up an Ouya 2, and
Bow
that's
down.
what that's what we're gonna play on.
What's the Roku
Even
fit
PC
in this?
Master Race is like, we can't deal with this. This is too much.
One of the main concerns I've seen from people is like certain platforms having an advantage. Obviously, PC players will feel they'll have more of an advantage, especially with more competitive games, and like shooters and things like that.
Well, 'cause
just
of
having
mouse and keyboard.
mouse and keyboard.
But you can
This
get
is
that
the
from
thing.
PS4, though. You can get,
PS4
like,
and
that.
Xbox One both
have
have,
mouse and keyboards.
and I
yeah.
think with this happening, we're gonna see controller only servers, and we're gonna see keyboard and mouse servers.
Yeah, that's the thing is like
on every game.
I feel like it's up to the developer to kind of create parameters where you can choose what kind of matches you go into, whether it has those like set criteria.
Yep.
If
But this
it's
is
got
another thing
PC
that,
players
that
only
I'm
or
very
whatever.
interested in is like we have this first step, but we also have Microsoft showing their Universal Windows apps now.
Mm-hmm.
That every single Xbox game and every single Windows 10 game is going to be under this certain program. That way, everybody can play the exact same game. They can code it almost exactly to the T, and it's going to be able to play it almost just as well as it is on PC or Xbox One, depending on how that. Of course, that's on the developer side, to how well it actually ends up playing. But definitely, I don't know. Microsoft's giving the tools right now to like everybody to say, hey, we're going to get you on PC or Xbox, and hey, we're going to open every network up to every single person. So I'm really excited for it. Do you guys actually think this is going to be the thing that unifies consoles maybe 10, 15 years down the road?
I mean, to be
definitely
honest,
stepping
I don't
stone.
if
know.
this works out with Rocket League and whatever other games they're planning to do it with in the next like 2 years, I wouldn't be surprised if like literally at the end of this generation cycle, if most games are just cross-platform.
I definitely see if this ends up being something to where it ends up being like this, you just got to look at a PC right now. And that's how your games are going to be playing multiplayer-wise with servers and all that type of stuff. I think this right here is just going to PC-ify consoles even more this generation.
Because like I think if Titanfall would have done that, where you were allowed to play with Xbox One and PC players, there'd still be a crowd on PC. Because if you go on PC and try to play
It's
Titanfall,
dead.
you can't get into a match.
And then even it's hard to even find anything outside of attrition and the campaign mode for Xbox One.
Talking about that, like, because I know right now at the moment we don't have to worry about someone having a competitive edge with a mouse and keyboard because it's literally just Rocket League. But I wouldn't be surprised if Titanfall 2, that's like their big thing where it's like, hey,
we have PC, we have keyboard and mouse support on console.
No, I mean not that, but just hey,
cross-platform.
It's
More
everything's
cross-platform.
Yeah, we're cross-platform.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely. I think the developers really are a lot more open than they used to be a couple years ago. So I think this is something developers want because it gives more longevity. Like, developer doesn't care where they pick
It is
their
more
game
work
on.
though for the developer.
It's a lot
So then
more
we'll
work.
have
I don't think it's
longer-
really that
we'll-
much more work because
We'll
I
probably
was.
have longer development times on games.
I really don't think it's going to be that much of a problem because I was listening to the Kind of Funny Gamescast with the guy that used to work at IGN that works at Psychonauts now, or is it how
Psionics.
Psionics? My bad.
Anthony
He said they asked him like
Anthony
2 weeks
Galapagos.
ago. They asked him 2 weeks ago, is cross-platform, is that coming? Is it a thing? And of course they didn't know, but they're like, we're just ready for them to tell us we can flip the switch.
But that's a simpler game, though. Like, think of a AAA game that's online only, like Division or something.
I don't know. I mean, Rocket League
Just
has
for
millions
example.
of players
I don't know.
every month. So I mean, like,
But I mean, see, Rocket League though, technically, it was built from the ground up like that because they didn't want to run into the same problem as Titanfall. That I really think 100% that's why they unified PC and PS4 from the get-go, is because let's say if there wasn't that many people on PC, there's going to be so many people on PS4 because the game was free.
Right.
So why not unify things so there's always people playing your game?
I mean, that's just a good mindset to go into any game.
No, yeah, but I'm saying though, like,
Yeah, I mean, like,
if you're
we're
Call of
yeah.
Duty, there's going to be millions of people playing on Xbox. There's going to be millions of people on PlayStation, millions of people on PC. Then why unify it?
Because there might be
steady
because you
player
might
base.
have a couple 100,000 people who are in Xbox and not picking up that because all their friends went to PS4. Because that's a handful of people I know. I know a lot of people that don't have Call of Duty Black Ops solely because they don't have anybody on their friends list.
No friend.
But they're like, oh, all my Xbox friends are playing it. That's why I played Black Ops 3 on X, or I buy my Call of Duty games on Xbox because that's where most of my friends who play Call of Duty are, and it's like, one, I don't have to worry about that. Two, if you that means so much more to developers, not just because of the numbers they're seeing now, but that's going to be like, oh, I can play game A with my friend on Xbox, and I have a PS4. We decided completely different. Now we get to play the same game together. That's something that developers are definitely going to be looking at, because that's 2 extra copies solely right there that they're going to be able to get that they weren't going to before.
No, but I mean, yeah, it still goes down back to the fact that they're just trying to do to get more people to play the game.
You could say that about any feature, man.
I mean,
It's like, why?
hey, Destiny had a system to where once you reach like level 20, you needed gear to get even higher. You needed gear to get higher, and you need to get like ascendant material, which you could only get like a set number. Like, they capped you out. Dude,
But if this is
that's
gonna
not getting people to play your game. That's just
But this is the thing, is it's just going to be one of those competitive edges to say, dude, well, the new Battlefield has crossplay and the new Call of Duty doesn't. That's one thing Battlefield has that Call of Duty doesn't. And then until Call of Duty decides to do that, people are definitely going to be putting this as like
bullet on the
a
back of the
bullet
box.
point on the
Yeah.
back of the box thing.
Yeah.
This is going to be a selling point for maybe not us because we all have PlayStation 4s. But you got to remember, we're not casual players. And if that means like that, and then that just breathes more life into games, dude. It's just like you said with Titanfall.
dude. I said I was playing Thomas Was Alone. It doesn't get more casual than that.
But anyway, guys, that is the first topic, and we'll be right back to talk about what games really mean to us. All right, guys, we're back for the second topic. We're going to be talking a little bit about what games mean to us. Luther, it was your topic, so why don't you ask us the question, really, what you meant by what gaming means to us.
Let me read you guys a little excerpt from our notes.
It's very, very short.
What does gaming mean to us? Is it escapism? Is it relaxation? Are you just trying to chase the magic dragon? Reach
The ladder.
reach level 101, even though you know you've glitched your Pokemon game?
No, I'm not trying to get to 101. I'm trying to get to 320, bro.
bro, I'm trying to get to that Pokemon Island where all the Pokemon are like level 115. But if I level it up, they go back to level 1.
Oh yeah, they like restart.
Yeah, because I've glitched my game.
All right.
But no, I just want to know, like, to be real, like, I mean, we've been doing this podcast for a while, and anybody who's listening probably honestly wants to know what it means, what gaming means to us, because for all everybody knows,
It's different for everyone.
yeah, we could be a whole bunch of like,
Stomping ones.
we could be a whole bunch of like frauds, and we only play like mobile games. But
Spray ya.
spray me with some water. Start ducking back. But
You sound like more of a bitch than Tidbit, man.
Oh damn.
whoa.
Yeah.
I am Tidbit's bitch.
All right, that makes so much more sense. Why you're always here. I guess we'll all take a sip.
I mean,
That's good.
but no, I just want to know what it means to you guys. Because, me personally, if it wasn't for the fact that I was born in New York and my parents had lived there,
Florida.
lived through there for the most part when it was like kind of bad and there was a lot of violence, and they
Talking
came
about,
from the
like,
Dominican Republic and they lived in
Racism stuff.
no, not even racism, just like they lived in poor neighborhoods, you know, like
Okay.
projects and
Areas
stuff and all.
with
Yeah, that.
violence, yeah.
So for the most part, the first couple years of my life, I wasn't ever really. I mean, technically, I didn't even live in a neighborhood with like kids. I lived like in an apartment, so I never actually got to do what I got to do later on in my life when I finally lived in a house, like hang out with people outside.
Yeah.
So one day, my dad brought me a PlayStation 1 with a couple of demos, and I think it was like Crash Team Racing, and that's how I was able to like entertain myself, other than when I was playing with like Transformers and other little bullshit like that, you know, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Star Wars. That was
But-
just Star Wars for me back in the day.
Ninja Turtles.
I like Ninja Turtles. I think it wasn't until I got into like my teen areas when I got into Mutant
See,
Turtles.
I was weird. I liked anything that could be more than one toy in one. So even when I had Teenage Mutant Ninja
You like
Turtles,
the one? Okay.
I had the ones that turned into like cars, so I could drive them around, and then I'd flip them back.
Because
and it'd
that
be
makes fucking sense.
like, yeah. But
It's like those flashlights that like you flip them out and they're a dildo too.
yeah, just in case I want to
Okay.
give myself a little
What?
prostate check.
I don't know, dude. If that's not a thing, we need to make it now
Patent
and
it
patent
real
that
quick.
shit, dude.
I mean, it might be.
No, but dude, I feel you. Back in the day, I definitely lived in apartments, and that's around like 5th, 6th, and 7th grade, and that's when I got into Halo 2.
Yeah.
But I got into video games because my dad was really a big tech guy, and I got a Dreamcast at first because it was the next best and greatest thing graphically and all that type of stuff. That's what my dad liked, and I just started playing there. And in all honesty, where I lived, I was like a nerd. Not like I wouldn't get bullied or anything, but like I was like, I don't get along with these people.
Mhm.
I don't get along with these people that I'm hanging out with. I didn't get into like sports or anything until like later on, and that's what like everybody was like all about. And I mean, it's just like how nowadays, you know, I don't like leaving my house too much. It was worse then. I was like, nah, I don't want to go to people's houses because it's always like it's fucking messy or they're just annoying. And I ended up not liking them, so I was like, I'm not even gonna take a chance. So that's when I started playing video games, and then it was Halo that really got me into gaming, and because we moved so much. I used to live in Florida, and I lived here when I first was born. We moved to Florida. We moved back here. We moved back to Florida, and we moved back again. And through and through, I think I've lived in like 5 apartments, and. Dude, when you don't have that many people to hang out with, you're just like, I'm just gonna go play some video
you
games.
just don't know people because
Yeah,
you're new.
the problem was we kept moving so much. I wouldn't even try to meet
Bother
friends
meeting.
because I was like, whatever, we're gonna move.
What's the point?
Hey
What's
guys,
the
my
point?
name's Nathan.
Yeah,
Oh, cool, dude.
We're
I
gonna
gotta
be friends for a month and then see ya.
I lived in an apartment complex for a month though.
Hey Nathan, can you come to my birthday party in 2 months from now?
Nah, dog.
awkward.
I'm not even in
on.
the state. But gaming. But that's kind of the origin. But the gaming to me is basically just a outlet to where I can. It's my biggest cope out of anything. Like I've been in a band. I've like written lyrics. So poetry. I've played in a band. So just the music itself. And I've done a couple other things. And gaming's the biggest cope to me. And I love seeing those fantasy worlds. It's the one medium, like one piece of entertainment that I'm like, wow, I click with this. Like how movies are to my dad or gaming is to me.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite form of media.
Hands down.
Just because it combines a lot of things that I'm really into.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I would say music is my love.
Yes.
Not video games, but
Music is my passion.
I still love
DJ Khaled.
what video games do as a form of media where they combine everything together. For me, I guess it started as a hobby and then became something that I became a lot more passionate about, where it's like something I really need.
Same here.
Not like that I'm addicted to it, but it's just like
Well, it's part of your life now.
Yeah,
it's
it's just
how,
something like
how football is to one person.
it's something. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of all these things. It kind of is escapism from reality. Sometimes when you just need to like go into a world or something.
Jump into that VR headset.
Yeah.
Hook yourself up.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you gotta
And
do what you gotta do.
Well,
At other
shot
times it's
when you die.
relaxation too. Like
Yeah.
it's just sometimes you play like a calming game like Journey or something that
Yeah.
just it's like a beautiful story or something, and sometimes it's just what you need instead of shooting people in the face all the time.
Or you can be like me and pretend that you know how to make music and play sound shapes.
Yeah. How about you?
The other thing about video games for me is they're inspiring in a lot of ways, just because they're art.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for me as an artist, that doesn't do like interactive media, I just do kind of visual art, but still I'm inspired by a lot of interactive media and just different things in video games. So
I feel like that's why
that's probably
Fire-
I guess the biggest thing for me is it's inspiring.
Firewatch is definitely something on your radar because it's
well,
art.
I mean, yeah, the art was done by one of my favorite artists. So seeing him work along other artists and pulling that project together,
That's
that
cool.
Was, that was
That's
cool
cool.
to see.
That's awesome.
How about you, Gabe?
Well, I mean, like growing up an only child, my mom working 2 jobs. Like most of the time I was at home, I would play video games. She got me a PS1, Crash Bandicoot, all that kind of stuff. And then later on, like I would just play more and more video games. That's what I did. That's my hobby.
Yep.
And after a long day of work, you come home, you want to relax. Like I watch movies here and there, but most likely just pop a game and play real quick. Just escape from reality. Honestly, is what it is.
Yeah.
You go somewhere where like, okay, let me spend like an hour or 2 here. You chill, whatever, and then you go back to like your real world. It's fun.
And then you go back to the real world and you're like,
Yeah, you're like,
shit.
I'm not the Dragonborn anymore.
Or sometimes you just want to scare the shit out of yourself. Take a trip into Dead Space and be like, oh, this is cool. I like space. I like.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Did that dude just like invert himself and like his spine is sticking out of his back now? Oh damn! I think I might want to not play this game anymore.
What's really cool though, what I just like kind of just heard from like everybody, is the thing that's so cool about video games that I think no other medium, like entertainment wise, has, is that it has so many. One, it has so much versatile like variety of games, but it also works with a variety of needs. While like being on a football team has like a really competitive side, you already have that. You have esports, so you can just play competitive games. But if you don't want to, there's games like Thomas Was Alone that you can just escape in, and you're like, all right, I'm just this weird block.
Just trying to find his way in the
Just
world.
trying to find his
with
way.
other weird blocks.
Well, like I definitely think there's creativity, of course, in every other medium, but like there is a wide range of things that like you can be like a movie, you can be like music, sound shapes. You can, like I said, but you have your Call of Duty blockbuster action movie hits. You have your Firewatches, which are experiences of just walking around.
Your Uncharted. Your
You
Last
have
of
your,
Us.
yeah, your Uncharted.
Assassin's Creeds.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
If you're into
kids.
if you're into history, honestly.
I mean, dude,
like,
yeah.
if there's
If you
something
like
you're
your
into,
game
like,
that,
I'm pretty sure there's a game for you out there.
Yeah, you have BioShock. You have so many games that me and him might play the exact same game, but play it for completely different needs.
And get different things out of it.
And totally get two different things out of it. And I feel like
all you ever want to do in your life is farm.
yeah, well,
Farming
there's a
Simulator,
couple
2015.
There's a
it's out
couple.
here, dude.
There's a couple movies out there that you could probably walk away differently with somebody other than liking it or hating it.
Reinterpret them differently.
You reinterpret them differently, and I think video games are amazing medium because it can be something for two people that are completely different.
You like Legos, but you're tired of stepping on them. Minecraft. It's here.
Yeah, $20, and you never have to worry about buying anything else again unless you want like skin packs. It's
I mean, yeah.
I bought one.
I'm
bought the
just
Halo
tired
map
of
pack.
getting
Or
Legos
skin
jammed into
pack.
my feet. And like, that's it.
Is that really like an everyday issue?
They got
with you?
slippers
Yeah.
now, though.
I feel like it's
They got
not.
slippers.
No,
for
no,
it.
it is like
Why don't you just wear shoes?
like I've never had surgery.
You're a grown ass man. You
Yeah.
can wear shoes.
Nah,
He's on the
dude.
sidewalk. He's like walking out of his car and he steps on his Lego.
Yeah, dude.
God damn!
God damn it, boys!
Opens the door to his car. They just come pouring out.
Yeah,
like a
just
flood.
Legos
the
everywhere.
kid he dropped the Lego like 5 minutes ago. He's like, I'm sorry, sir, but the real question is, why the fuck are you walking out of your car barefoot?
Isn't that illegal?
This is America.
Just a little bit, just a tad.
I wasn't driving with no shoes. I took my shoes off when I walked out of my car.
All right, I want to
Gosh darn
Just
Obama,
say
don't want us
something.
to have no damn shoes.
just
Not
just
my
for-
president.
just for the audience. The only reason I step on Legos constantly is because I actually don't own real shoes. I make my shoes out of Legos.
Okay.
We're out here.
I don't think they've ever seen your shoes, so hey.
Lego shoes
I didn't know they're
confirmed.
Nike brand Lego shoes.
Hey, dude, I'd like to keep it as authentic as possible.
Yeah.
He didn't. They're not actually Nike. He
Yeah.
made them look like Nike.
Like,
'cause-
if you can look at
Nikki.
the swish, it's kind of faded a little bit.
Nikki.
Nikki.
He couldn't. It kind of looks like Nico because he couldn't really get the E with the
Uh.
Legos, so it kind of just looks like a mush. But hey, I mean that was a great topic. That was a great topic. But anyway, guys, make sure you guys go to our Facebook, facebook.com/nerdoutlet. Like it, share with your friends, tell everybody about it, show your family. We also have
Shoot
a
a
Twitter.
bootleg about it.
Yeah.
Come on, we
Yeah,
need
yeah,
we
yeah.
need as much publicity as we can get.
We're also on Twitter and Instagram.
And Pornhub.
Not on Pornhub.
I'm about to make an
100%
account.
not on Pornhub.
Askcast.
100%.
No, give
That
me
can
every
be
video and
confirmed.
I'll upload them to Pornhub.
Pornhub.com/Askcast.
Ask Still working on it, by the way.
Still working.
Dude,
on
I
it.
swear if Gabe does this and we blow up, dude, I'm not gonna say shit. I'm not gonna say shit.
I'll never say anything negative about Gabe again. But anyway, we got a Twitter as well. That's just follow us at Nerd Outlet, and then Instagram as well at Nerd Outlet. Good old Luther takes care of that one.
Yeah,
Boys are back
I'm
in
out here.
town.
Boys are
Still my
back in
favorite
town.
post.
We
I
definitely
love
need to
that
work
post.
on that,
That
one
was
a
a
little
great
bit more
post, yeah.
because we're getting a decent amount of likes on that shit.
No, yeah, dude. I honestly, for real, I need to see if my dad can reinstall like Illustrator or something, so I can stop stealing stuff off the internet
and make some cool stuff.
and actually like make my own things,
I
and then
got
also be in
I got
better
Illustrator.
resolution as well.
I got
Yeah.
Illustrator.
No, you also get to learn some stuff. It's cool.
I make the art.
Oh.
He said, I mix the
Hey,
art.
he can. We got
Whatever you
we got a
want, I
graphic
can make
artist
it.
Right here.
Oh.
You seen it? We have a dude that
This guy said he would charge me
kinda
$100 for a
knows
title.
He said
the
100.
basics.
He
I
said
think between the four of us, we can get some good shit going. Now.
Nah,
Yeah.
We
probably
have some
could.
good shit going. Everything looks good. So, but anyway, guys, that is the 5th episode of the No Show. Make sure you guys come back next week. We'll have some cool topics for you.
Vote
Later,
Trump.
nerds.